Hello guys, welcome back, and today we're finally going to be talking about, once again, demons and Shinobis. So let's begin, ladies and gents. So, we would currently see Izuku, as he's currently now looking at every single one of the team, Hibijo, or at least soon to be Team Hibijo, because, as he would say this, now, come forth, Lucifer, he would say, as dark energy would basically surround him, as after that, a being would emerge, a being that resembles something that's somewhat heavenly. Yeah, sorry guys, this time the photo is definitely gonna be a bit, cheap. But either way, as we currently see Team Hibijo witnessing a man with large ram-like horns, blondish hair, or at least, somewhat blondish. If I remember correctly, in the game, DX2, he had blondish hair, but in this photo, he would have, probably like ginger hair. Or at least that's what I see it as. As he would have 6 wings, as the only thing that was covering his junk is a piece of cloth. As he would say this, Lucifer, Morning Star, he would say. As after saying that, Lucifer would basically raise up its hand, as his eyes would be glowing a ethereal gold. As he would put down his hand, as he would launch off a blast of energy that resembles that of a nuclear explosion. As Team Hibijo would be, surprised, as they would try to find a way to get out of there. As one of them specifically, as we currently see Mirai, aka, the girl that resembles that of a Shinobio. Am I wrong? As she would say this, shit, she would say, as she would be panicking. As, Homura would say this power, how is he? As before they can actually get out of there, it would connect to the ground as it would explode, causing debris to basically bunch up everywhere. As after doing so, Izuku would just say this. Easy, he would say. As he would basically get out of there. As the Shinobi Kenkai, or, Shinobi Barrier would basically start to crack and disappear, going back to the normal realm. As currently we would also, see the rest of, Team Hanzo, specifically Asuka, as she would say this. As Izuku would say this, like I said, easy, he would say. As he would look towards them as he would say this, mind telling me what the heck was that, he would say. As one of them would say this, specifically, as she would say, well, that's a Shinobi Kenkai, or Shinobi Barrier. It usually only gets destroyed when you defeat, as he would say this. So that's it. Anyway, I'm leaving, he would say. As before he can actually leave, his father would come towards him, aka Kiria. Wait. As after saying that, his father would come towards him, aka Kiria. Sorry about that, and if you're wondering what the heck is in my background, is just out of context Cinder, compilations, which, if you don't know who is Cinder, well, she's a VTuber. Yeah, I like VTubers, don't fucking judge me for it. Actually, I don't even care what the hell, you're judging me for. It's just fun. As we continue on, as Kiria would say this. Son. As Izuku would say this. What is it, old man, he would say. As he would say this. Before you leave, I want you to at least let me talk for a bit. As he would say this. Make it quick. I need to get home soon. As he would say this. I'm sorry for everything. Including, I just didn't know that you were, as you would say this. Oh, no. I am not letting any of this bullshit happen again. Especially since I do not trust you. You have to earn that trust, by the way. He would say, as he would say this. I see. Then I'll try my best. You are my son, and I want to say I'm sorry for everything. And I'm sorry. I just want you to be with me. You are my son, and I want to give you everything you want. Wait for a second. As he would say this, and I also want to at least give you a chance. A chance of being like a shinobi, like me. I mean, you're also pretty busy with your work being a, what do you call, it's called a liberator, he would say. As he would say this. Right. So, your grandfather, did he tell you about the whole ninja thing, he would say? As he would say this. Yeah. So can't believe it myself, but still. I guess that we're going to be working with each other for a while. But I still won't like it, he would say. As he would say this. Okay then. But please, promise me this. You're my son, and I wanted to make sure that you're going to be okay. Especially since that you're going to be a ninja like us. As you'd say this. No, I'm not going to be a ninja. I'm going to keep my, training in mind. I'm not going to be a ninja or anything. Got it? But, more or less, I'm just going to work with you guys. Anyway, I should be leaving now. As one of them specifically Kagura would say this. Then, hope to see you soon, she would say, as she would basically blow him a kiss, as Izuku would say this. Please do not, she would say. As they would also notice something in the distance, being that of Lucifer. As he would say, wait, who the heck? As he would say this. Lucifer, please come back now, he would say. As he would say this. Very well, master, he would say. As he would slowly disappear, turning into particles and disappearing, going inside there. AKA his, phone. As one of them would say this. Wait, did you say Lucifer? Said, a surprised, Kagura. As he would say this. Yeah. Whatever, he would say. As he would start leaving instantly. As after that, one of them would say this. So, what is gonna happen now, she would say, said Kagura. As Hanzo would arrive, as he would say this. Well, isn't that obvious? We're gonna be informing the rest of, the rest of the council. And not only that, I also need to tell the rest of the others about the whole situation right now. I'm guessing it is definitely gonna have a field day with this, you would say. As, our boy over there, aka, wait for a second. As Kiryu would say this. Yeah. My son is definitely gonna have some girl trouble, he would say. As he would say this. Well, not only girl trouble. He's still gonna be having some trouble with the rest of Hibijo, he would say. As after saying that, he would say this. Right. And so, the rest of Hanzo would basically leave. So, we would go back to Izuku. Anyways, continuing on, as we currently now see Izuku. As he's currently talking to the principal of, Shujin Academy. As he would say this. Specifically the principal. And his Baphomet. As the Baphomet would say this. This is certainly quite the predicament, he would say. As the principal would say this. Yes, quite. But still, I'm still surprised that you were able to keep your cool, Izuku. As he would say this. Barely, he would say. I just feel angry towards that old man. As he would say this. Either way, Izuku. Your next mission is to take care of some things in some area over here. As you would basically bring up a map, as you would say this. Right here. But it's also bordering towards another Shinobi school. It's known as Gessen. And let's just say it's quite notorious for the all-female staff and female Shinobis. So it's better if you inform them. Especially towards Honjo. They're after all friends with that school as well. And it would also help if you also tell them about your relations with these demons. Apparently we've been getting some recent reports about some of the Shinobis encountering them, mistaking them for what they call as not Nomu. Let me just check again. What they resemble, or at least mistaking them for what you call as Yumi, which are those things that you saw last time. As you would say this. Well, honestly, I never really saw any of them. In fact, they're mostly just wastes of my time. As you would say this. Yes, it's certainly quite the annoying creatures, but we mostly just ignore them. They're not even, worth the trouble. Especially since if they were to get attacked by one of your demons, well, let's just say it's gonna be quite the mess that we have to fix up. God, he would say. As he would say this. Yeah, certainly. But either way, it's certainly gonna be annoying tomorrow. Especially since it's going to be exam day. As he would say this. Oh, and by the way, you're gonna be exempted from the exam. As he would say this. Wait, what? As he would say this. Yes, since that you're going to be working as a demon hunter here, and the only demon hunter here currently, you're certainly going to be a lot, and I mean a lot of exceptions. God, some of the stuff are thinking that I'm probably giving you special treatment, as they call it. As Izuku would say this. I mean, you're not wrong. As he would say this. Either way, try not to cause too much trouble here. Especially since some of the Shinobi clans have recently started noticing your talents. And ever since that happened, we recently gotten some intel apparently about some people trying to indoctrinate you into their clan and try to marry you off to one of their, to their daughters. Even planning to assassinate you apparently. But most of them are probably gonna try and marry you into their family to try and get those powers of yours. As he would say this. So they're trying to get me into their clan so they can learn how to use demons. It's certainly gonna be annoying, he would say. As he would say this. Certainly. So try not to get your pelvis broken down. As he would say this. Please do not say that. As he would say this. Don't worry, it isn't gonna be like that, or at least I hope so. I wouldn't want a young man like you losing your ability to basically walk anytime soon. I mean, look at me. I lost my leg strength ever since I married my wife a few years ago. Let's just say I lost my ability to walk a few years after we consummated our marriage. As you would say this. Please do not talk about your freaking ex-life. As he would say this. Anyway, kiddo, try and get some sleep. After all, you're gonna have a long day tomorrow. As he would say this. Right. Night, sir. As he would say this. Nighty-night, sir. Or at least, nighty-night, sir, Izuku, he would say. As after that, he would leave as Izuku would go back to his dorm room. And so, this is where I'm going to be ending off this episode. So yeah, just like the last few videos, I'm going to be making another video later today. So yeah, hope you liked the video, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye!